do it for you, and I think that's just going to be the easiest.
That's going to be good. Our next guest burst onto the scene as a member of the group NWA and now has become one of the biggest names in show business. He continues to do it. His new movie, Fist Fight, you just saw a little preview in theaters February 17th. He really needs no introduction. We welcome Ice Cube to the show. Cube, thank you so much for being with us. How you doing?
Yeah. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. It's good to see you. We got a lot of stuff to get into because I see you wearing your black gear. I know you silver and black. You love your Raiders. We'll get into that. We'll get into that for a second. But what is this I'm hearing about you starting some 3-on-3 basketball league? Talk to me about that. What's going on, Q?
Oh, yeah, that's the big three, man. You know, it's what the world been waiting for. You know, as a fan, it's what I've been waiting for. You know, professional 3-on-3 basketball with your favorite players. You know, we're grabbing ex-NBA players, and we're going to get down, man, starting June 24th. We got an official press conference out there in New York on Wednesday, January 11th. So you'll hear everything, you know, by Wednesday, and I might even drop in on y'all something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate it.
Cube, the Raiders. Now, the Rams back in L.A. That's the only team in L.A., but here you are in silver and black.
Yeah, silver and black, man. You know, I love the Rams. You know, they like my stepkids, but the Raiders my real kids. You know what I'm saying? I love them, and you know, we're a little hurt a little bit, but I think we got a good team, and I think we're gonna rally around this young quarterback. And if Dak can win 10 games in a row, damn Cook can win 3 or 4. So that's how I feel.
Well, tell me your emotion, your initial emotion when you learned that Derek Carr was going down for the season. Seems like that black cat was running around an organization that's been around y'all for like the last decade or so. That's the notion that came across my mind.
Oh yeah, you know it hurts when the leader of the team go down, and Derek was playing great, and you know we felt the pain, but you know. When the season started, I was just hoping for an 8-8 season. I was just begging to get to 8-8. So to be sitting here at 12-4, everything is gravy from here on out as a Raider fan. So I'm just happy we're in the playoffs. You know, I think we're gonna make a little noise, and I think the team's gonna rally around Cook, and we're gonna play some great football.
Cube, I got the feeling this year that the Raiders the future was looking really good. But maybe they were a year away. They still had some work to do on the defense. Khalil Mack obviously is on another planet. But the rest of the defense, they still had a little work to do. And next year would be the Super Bowl push. What feeling did you have by the time it was obvious they were going to the playoffs before the Carr injury?
Well, you know, I was in a way the same way. You know, I had the same feelings. I felt like, you know, we can definitely make a good push. You know, I definitely want to get that revenge from the Patriots. So, you know, from that the what they call it, the tuck rule game, you know, I exchanged that T for F, but, you know, let me be cool. But anyway, I just feel like the Raiders was, you know, we close. The defense was starting to gel. Then a couple of players got injured, and then, you know, we still got some work to do on that side of the ball. But the Raiders is, we back, man.
I got one more question about the Raiders, Cube. Now, let's say they're still in state, right? They're just you know, in the Bay Area, in Oakland.
Yeah.
What if they wound up in Nevada and the Rams are sitting there in L.A.? Who is Ice Cube rooting for?
Well, you know, I'm going for the Raiders, man. I'm a Raider fan. I love the Rams. You know, they cool. You know, I want the Chargers to stay in San Diego. Matter of fact, we'll throw in the Clippers if y'all stay in San Diego. And the Raiders, we'll get y'all back then. But the Raiders, you know, I'm still hoping they come to L.A. It's still a shot. You know, if the Chargers stay home, you know, and we open that door in Inglewood, you know, the Raiders might come on in.
Got an NFC team, grab an AFC.
Now, listen, I know the answer to the question, so it's somewhat rhetorical, but I'm going to ask anyway because, you know, the Lakers are not a playoff team. We're happy that Luke Walton is there. I think he's going to do some special things. And by the way, I don't know if you know, but I'm coming out to L.A. I'm going to be doing my radio show from 10 to noon, starting at the middle of the month. I'll be doing a radio show out in L.A. on 710 ESPN L.A., so make sure you check it out. But
you better have me on.
It's a done deal. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Consider it done. But here's the deal. I'm thinking about the Lakers, and you just said we'll throw in the Clippers. Why is it that y'all folks in L.A. can't find it within your souls to give some love to the Clippers, especially since they're more respectable than the Lakers right now?
Oh, please.
Well, here's why, man. The Lakers have the history. And the Clippers, you know, when they first came to L.A., we was giving them a little love, and they got real cocky, you know, start calling it Lob City, and they're about to take the city away from the Lakers, and that just ain't going to happen, baby. So, you know, once that kind of attitude started to come over the team, I started to say, hey, you know, I'm a Laker fan, man. I ain't worried about what the Dippers are doing. So, you know, that's just how I feel as a Laker fan. Anybody that's a diehard L.A. purple and gold fan think the same way.
Well, I got to ask this because I'm going to stick with the Clippers for a second because Chris Paul could be a free agent. Blake Griffin is approaching free agency. You know, do y'all care what happens to them? I mean, do you care whether or not they stay in L.A. or not? I mean, are you that dismissive of the Clippers that it don't even matter to you if those cats leave?
I'm a diehard, man. It don't matter what happened to them. You know, if they give a couple of players to the Lakers, I'll be happy, but I'm a Laker fan, man. I'm not worried about. Matter of fact, we got too many teams in this city, and some of them need to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Laker fan. And
Cube, let's talk about the Lakers. Let's talk about the Lakers for a second. I look at this team, and D'Angelo Russell is good, and he's going to be better. And Brandon Ingram, we'll see. I think he's going to be a good player. He's still a baby. You got a lot of good pieces on the team, but I don't see the next Lakers superstar. You think these players are good enough, given the coach, that they can develop into the kind of unit that a free agent superstar is going to want to join, or do you think maybe a potential superstar is already on the team?
I think it's a little of both. You know, I think you got potential superstars on the team. You know, it just takes them a few years to mature and understand what's really expected of them night after night when you want to take on that role. But I think the team is gelling. I love, you know, what Luke is doing with the team and how they're playing together. You know, we've had some injuries which made us, you know, kind of dip a little bit as far as our winning. But once we're at full strength and we play hard, we can beat any team in the NBA. You know, we just got to be at full strength and know what we need to do to win the game, and which is play hard and stay focused throughout the whole game. So knowing you have that, we can build off that. And I think we can get to a point where a big free agent might want to come and be a Laker, or one of these guys, you know, JR, you know, Russell, Clarkson, you know, they can all become, you know, big time Lakers, and also, you know, have the city. So, you know, the city is waiting for one of these dudes to break out and become the man. And so we're just waiting on which one I'm going to step out first.
Are you cool with the direction the franchise is going in, or do you wish that they had new ownership?
No, I'm cool with the direction. You know, we've tried a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, and some of them worked, some of them didn't. But what's cool is that we tried it, and we didn't just sit on our team, but we've always tried to make it better. And, you know, some free agents don't work, it's period, no matter who they join. And so that happens, and I'd be more upset if they just sat on their hands, didn't do nothing, didn't really try to make it better. But now, you know, I think, you know, our philosophy as the Lakers was, yo, let's get a big free agent and try to win the championship. And it's changed now to let's develop young players, let's build a cohesive unit, and build a strong team. And I like that approach.
Purple and gold pride there. Cube, tell us real quick about your movie before we let you go. We saw a taste about Fist Fight. What can we expect?
Fist Fight is a funny movie. You know, it's a movie about, you know, two teachers that get into it. And, you know, everybody on any job know that it's somebody in their office or somebody around them that's this close to getting their ass whooped, but
no question.
They don't know it yet. So, you know, that's kind of what Fist Fight is really about. But this guy knows it. It's going to go down. And, you know, 3 o'clock in the parking lot is going down.
I like it. I like that light roast joke we already saw. All right, so February 17th, we can check that out. Plus, we'll stay tuned on the 3-on-3 tournament. Keep us posted on that. Thank you so much for the time. We appreciate you,
bro.
No problem, man. Fist Fight, February 17th, man. Put your dukes up and go to the movies.
All right.
Got it. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Coming up, the Legion of Boom will be without Earl Thomas for the playoff run, so can Matthew Stafford take advantage of the Seahawks D. And up next, we have the voice of the SEC joining the show. There he is, Mr. College Football. His Dukes are up. He's always ready to go. Paul Feinbaum is back on First Take to